Swan 1 neck roll is a beginning exercise, and we do 1 to 3 reps. Let's take a look at this beautiful exercise that stretches the entire anterior chain, challenges the powerhouse against gravity, improves the extension of the spine, and improves the strength of the stabilizers and also the spinal erectors. So let's go ahead and look at the setup. At level 1, the student can be parallel. Now, what does that mean? So let's go to the ideal, which is Pilates stance. It means simply to separate the heels and to have the big toe and pinky toe on the mat so that the heel and the sits bones are aligned. The pelvis is long and down into the mat, so with the tail reaching. So that's a common cue we'll have there. And then the abs are lifted right up as though she was laying on an ice cube. The hands are under the shoulders, and we can think of the arms as wings held into the body, because after all, she's going to be a beautiful swan. The nose is on the mat, and we have one long line right through the center line. To initiate, we start with a reverse head nod. So she slides a marble with her nose, the eyeballs start looking to the ceiling, and she curls up. As she curls up, she's pulling the inferior tip of the shoulder blades into the chest, opening. The elbows reach back, the belly deepens, and she comes all the way up, reaching into my hand, and then reverses to go down. And the breath helps this movement. So the inhalation, go ahead and come up, same pattern. The inhalation helps to support the spine, make sure the pelvis stays down. And we want to look at the spine and make sure that we have a smooth, even contour. Go ahead and, I hate to ask you to do that, but there she goes. She's pushing with her arms. Go ahead and come down. So we want to see a nice smooth curve. Go ahead and come up. And precision points. Smooth curve, belly in, ribs in, elbows in and to the side. Back of the neck in line with the spine there, and the legs aren't rolling in or out. They're staying right where they are. Go ahead and come down. So those are key elements that we want to look for. Now, after we've done a couple of reps and we're warm in that position, on the last rep, we can add the neck roll, and it's a wonderful exercise. She comes up, she lifts all the way up. Without moving the shoulders, she looks over her right shoulder, does a half circle down around to the other side and center. And then she zips it around the other way, looking down and around, returning center, and then lengthening down, reaching her whole body longer and into the mat. Common errors. So we talked about the student pushing up, and so I'm not going to have her do that again, but another thing, go ahead and come up, that happens is as the student comes up, their legs come apart or they rotate and roll. Make sure that there is no movement in the legs. If you have to, a good touch here to prevent that is to put a hand, and I can have her kind of give me a hug here, and that'll keep that center line activated. I can give her a nice guiding touch here, or she can move into me here. I can guide the shoulders open. I can reach around and activate the abs. Again, the touch reflects what I see in the body. Now, often students push up and they come into their shoulders. Go ahead and show that, and they look more like ugly ducklings and swans here. We do not do a neck roll at this level. So if you've got a student who's really crunchy there, go ahead and come down. There is no neck roll for them. Make sure that the shoulders are down and open before you add that. Signs of readiness for this exercise. You want to make sure that the student knows how to engage their abdominals against gravity in a prone position. Flight is a great exercise. You can do prone iso abs. You might introduce swimming. Those are all good signs of readiness. Building blocks for this exercise are just to do a very small range of motion. So coming up just as far as they're able, that's one building block. Sometimes having them work from the forearms. So put your forearms down and coming up and having the forearms down. Those are both good building blocks.